Hello everybody. Hope you're all doing great. Alright, yeah, so I have not been very active in Genshin, like, at all. We are doing story. Ba-bang. So I believe that this is the Dainsleif quest. So, spoilers, I guess, for something that's been out for months. If you don't want to be spoiled for Genshin's story, leave now. I know very little about it. I know it has to do with the Caribert mission plotline, whatever, that happened a while ago.
I came across this commission while reviewing our
so obviously I've done that, because we're here.
It seems simple.
But that's about all I know. I just know that Dainsleif is doing his classic show up, heavy lore dump, goodbye. Yeah, no, Mango, I know it's gonna be some heavy stuff. That's like classic Dainsleif quest. Heavy lore drop, and then he vanishes into oblivion until the next nation comes out, basically.
They don't know the missing person's name.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process.
Does this have anything to do with
someone who
that?
only exists in people's memories?
Yeah. Well, at least I remember some Genshin plot.
The place? Under this tree?
Oh, hello, sir, up there.
Lucky. When it comes to our missing villager...
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both. A family member I could rely on, and a friend who could really understand me.
It's Dainsleif!
Dainsleif! Hey, brother.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
Yeah, it's his whole deal.
It's hardly personal.
Anyway, Dainsleif, go back to yapping at me.
It appears all we have
yada,
by
yada.
way of clues is increased hilly-churl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Are we going backwards to the Caribert thing? Sinner.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Yeah.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
Can you tell me?
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile.
Brother,
irreparable damage
context,
has not
I
yet
beg.
been done.
Please, gimme.
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir.
Vedrfolnir.
The Visionary. I'm loath to admit
See,
it,
this is
but
why I need the voice acting, because I
he
wouldn't
is
have
also
fucking
my
been able to
king,
pronounce that!
my older brother, Conria.
5 Sinners of Conria, we
The
love Conria.
wise Roptatir.
Oh boy.
The Visionary,
Vedrfolnir. Rhine-daughter, oh.
Gold, Rhine-daughter. The foul, Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari.
What?
Rerir.
I
No matter how
cannot
eroded
speak your
my
language,
memory may
Dainsleif, I'm
become,
sorry.
I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Well, I've heard of one of these, so that's interesting. Yeah,
My
Rhine-daughter.
is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Scope's
Oh.
master.
Okay, I knew 2 of those, apparently.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir.
Brother!
If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
That was a heavy line there, Paimon. What the hell? Y'all tall. I'm so short. But I like being short. I was always worried that I would get tall, because then I wouldn't have many places that I could fit into. Because I wanted to be able to hide
people of great
places.
esteem in Conria.
I'm sure everybody's familiar with War of the Worlds, like the original, and like the concept of it, but the Tom Cruise movie specifically, whoo boy, that traumatized me as a kid. I don't know why my mother was like, I can watch this. It's only, because I guess it was only rated like PG-13 or something, and I was like 7 or 8, so she's like, it's probably fine. Some of those scenes definitely stuck with me, but one of the things that stuck with me specifically was, I think it's Dakota Fanning, one of the Fannings. She was like hiding behind something, and this fucking little alien arm is like coming around a corner, and she's just able to sneak out of it just in time. And my thought was, I need to stay small and short so that if I'm ever in a situation like War of the Worlds, I will be able to hide or escape. But also, I was very happy to be my height, because I hit this height around when I found Miku, and I was like, I can't get any taller. I need to be the same height as Miku. I love Miku so much. And lucky for me, it worked out. So yeah, I'm all over the place. Anyway, Dainsleif, back to the plot.
We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
It'd be pretty bad if it wasn't, and I worry
so you're
that
going
it's
to take
not.
us to where you hid it?
Trust in Dainsleif, the absent father type who shows up for holidays and birthdays and then disappears back into the night.
Traveler, wait.
Why do you say it like that? That felt kind of, I don't know. Oh, Fire and Electro. Do I care? No. Geo supremacy. Maybe we bring Bennett. We get the old band back together.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to
So
follow
then why
us
did you
here.
let them?
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Ooh,
Dane? What's
they're
wrong?
jacking into his brain, bro.
Huh?
Hey. Aether? Hey, Dane. You should be mindful of the behind you. This is so dramatic. Hello? Yep. Hey, what's that?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Okay, it was on purpose. Hey! Given everything Dane mentioned about the disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely that this is related to memories in some way. There's some girl with a fucking notebook in the top of a tower somewhere, I know it.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Oh my god. I was gonna say that that's like a young Clothar. Well, hey.
You're Caribert Alberic.
Oh.
Hey.
You know me? That's quite the surprise.
Oh.
I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's
Right,
memory.
that was like
You saw
very long ago.
the me from back then.
Right.
This is Atosa's memory. I came
You
here
just
to say
been wandering
goodbye to her.
around?
But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
We mind melding? Whoa. Boy, I wish I could read Conrian or whatever the fuck. Oh wait, is this Irminsul?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness.
Oh, we're in your teapot.
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Okay.
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living? It's giving Kingdom Hearts, bro.
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Ooh, that's not what I wanted to hear. That's not good. Oh, no. That's bad. That's not good. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
And would you
Captain
like to share with the
Dainsleif has had
class?
the eye inside his body this whole
Oh.
time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
Yeah, but he sent me away instead.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Uh-oh. Great.
Before you
Uncool.
two entered that false location,
Traveler, wait.
Beep boop. Implant memory.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Damn. So when Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind. No wonder.
that was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye.
Thanks, I figured that out.
Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed.
Why?
And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the Hilichurls.
Ah.
In that memory,
I see.
I would tell them a story,
That's sweet.
just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales.
Now I'm gonna feel even
and
worse
love.
when I kill them.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now,
That's why
bedtime
it's called
story
that.
is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Damn. Oh, pre-rendered. No, not pre-rendered. Because I'm still Geo. Good night. Goodbye. It was nice to see what you would have looked like as a handsome young man. I liked you better than your dad. Aw, man. Frown. Gone.
Looks like I was too
Yeah,
late
that's what I was worried
to see
about.
Caribert
Hey.
one last time.
Hey, bro. What's up? Beep. Brother. Oh, no, there. Damn it.
Caribert's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Bruh.
Well, how about a conversation?
Okay, interesting.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, especially when you're, you know, doing abyss shit.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me.
Okay, so did you kill
Were it not
Dainsleif?
for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. even after 500 years.
Hey, so, you wanna let me in on your big secret evil plan?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
Uh-oh. That sounds scary.
Yes. For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Yes. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it. You could say that. Just look at Caribert. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
I mean, I got all day.
Lumine?
What's up?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But
Girl, I'm interested.
for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
Damn. Oh,
What's going on?
time to get out of here.
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Caribert gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Bye.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy.
Man, I sure do love it when I don't remember
woke
anything.
up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by.
Okay,
just now.
Dane.
It looked like he
Okay.
was injured.
Well,
He didn't say
he's
anything,
alive, though.
Just made sure that you were all right and left.
yeah.
Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind.
And we'll
but
see Dane
that's
again.
Dane for ya.
Fucking 6.0.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Caribert.
We.
He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
Yes, in the
after
beginning part, yes,
that,
you were there.
Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really?
That's
Where's
interesting that I
Score?
remember that. I guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memories, was Caribert all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
What happened after that? Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
Sad.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
Mass hysteria moment. So that's how Caribert said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
And we also remembered his name, Caribert. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Yeah. Make sure you remember it
Well,
this
I hope
time.
he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remembered what happened to Caribert now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he wanted you to forget
He
him.
always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now he left just as quickly. If Caribert wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade.
Sad.
I should head back. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Caribert?
I don't remember.
Well,
Oh. I'm gonna take a guess. I think it's Caribert's scarf thing.
a picture?
Oh.
Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
Ooh. You must get along with each other, the two of you. Oh god. Oh god. Damn. Now I can go to Natlan! Yay! We love going to Natlan, the place I've never been, definitely have never been to ever before, definitely never been there. Well, that seems like a great fucking stopping point.
This little guy, I think we can all learn something from that.
There we go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the follows and likes and fucking bits and the gifts and chats and lurks and everything. It's been very fun. I'm gonna call it. Jackbot, do you have anything to say? Any final words?
Bro, how do they do that?
Alright, not very good. Well, we tried. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Alright, bye!